we begin this podcast, I would like to
Mm.
give our viewers some news. So before we start, I think we would discuss about one player. Uh, the
Mm.
news just came up today or morning itself, and it's a bit unfortunate. It's a little sad. So I would like to talk about that person because this person was a part of our childhood and adulthood as well. Cheteshwar
Mm.
Pujara. Cheteshwar Pujara announced his retirement from Indian cricket, international cricket, just recently, and domestic as well. From Indian cricket, he's completely retired. He announced it today morning. It was kind of expected, but it feels sad. I think the way it ended because we expected him to take on the baton from Rahul Dravid for the number three position, and he kind of did for a couple of years, and he did it really, really well. And I would like you to have some words on him, and then we can continue this conversation. Mahesh, over to you.
Yeah. Thanks, Anubhav. Thanks for the opportunity. Nice to connect again after a long time to talk in this podcast. So with regard to Pujara, man, I still remember Pujara's debut. I think it was versus South Africa in 2010. And I think the Pujara's test career actually kicked off once, I would say, Lakshman and Dravid retired, and Kohli and Pujara took their spots, right? I think the first real full-time series for Pujara as India's number three was the home series versus New Zealand, where he started shining instantly. He took to international cricket instantly and started shining. So he was, I would say, a ready-made kind of an talent for international cricket. He really worked hard, did his donkey's work in domestic cricket, and kind of shined instantly. And the career has gone great, especially I would say from 2012 to 2019. He was a very dependable batsman, and the way he used to play spin, and also his defense was just amazing. Is great, and the kind of concentration he showed in the crease was just amazing. I would say he was not a naturally gifted player, but obviously he worked really hard on his game and had a wonderful career, I can say. But obviously, the last 2 to 3 years was kind of a dip. But apart from the last 2 to 3 years, I think it's been a fantastic career. He's done great things for India as far as Test cricket is concerned. And the memories of Pujara are very fond. I think I was about 18, I would say, when Pujara kind of started playing for India regularly. Obviously, I've seen his entire career, and I remember it very thoroughly. And great successor to Rahul Dravid. Obviously, not as good as Rahul Dravid, but definitely a very good player and a legend in his own right. I can say. I think he's going to be missed. Great career. I think that yeah, things move on. And I think we are ready to find a good number three yet. So let's hope we find a good replacement for it very soon or rather than later.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mahesh. I think my memories of Pujara were, I think most of the memories of him were really good, right? I think what his game gave us was a piece of a surety, the piece of calmness,
Mm.
calmness in the storm. When wickets
Mm.
were falling, you knew that when this guy's around, the wickets won't fall that quickly. He
Mm.
will weather the storm. He was kind of a rock. I think the name was given to him, the rock. I think it was justified.
Mm.
I remember one
Correct.
innings. I think some notable innings which I remember of Cheteshwar Pujara is that 150 at Centurion, if I'm not wrong, Centurion or Cape Town. I think in 2013 tour where India lost
Yeah,
0-1.
2032.
Yeah, India lost
Correct,
1-0
correct.
to South Africa. I think he scored a 150 there. Another in 2015 in Sri Lanka. I think he opened the innings. He carried his bat
The
and scored
comeback series.
150.
The
I think,
comeback series. He was dropped and he came back
yeah, his
in
comeback series.
2015.
Exactly. It was his comeback series
Mm.
and it was Virat Kohli's first series as a full-time captain.
Correct, correct,
Yeah, I
correct,
think
correct,
India
correct.
versus Sri Lanka. India won it 2-1. India lost that goal test and then they came back. I think Pujara's that 150 something. It was also a similar score. He carried his bat through the
Mm.
innings. And I think he
Mm.
also played in Sachin Tendulkar's last test match. He was with him when he scored that 50.
He was with them.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
with him when Sachin scored at the 50.
And
And
sorry to stop you there. I may forget this point. I just wanted to put it across. At one point of time, Pujara's test numbers are better than Virat Kohli's test numbers. That is a
Yes.
testament to his consistency.
Yes,
Especially in
exactly.
the early part of his career, his test numbers were definitely better than Virat Kohli's. And obviously, Virat had that great jump from 2015. But I
Hmm.
think Pujara has been a great player.
Exactly. He's
And
been,
I
yeah.
can remember the blows he took for India.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
he had
That's
passed his
Sydney.
prime at that point of.
That's Sydney
Which
Test and
series was that,
Gabba.
Anubhav? Was it 2021 Australian series?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the series. I think both back to back. I think the 2018 series that Pujara batted, I think it was pure flair and class.
Oh, my
The
God.
2020-21 series was pure grit and determination. The never give up. I'll take blows after blows after blows. So two different versions of Pujara we saw in the period of
He
span
was
of two to
past his
three years.
prime by 2020, 21.
Yeah, he was past his prime, and but he was still ready to give his all. I think we could have won that Gabba Test match, and sorry, not the Gabba Test match. I think the Sydney Test CG Test match. If both him and Pant were around for a little longer, had both
Correct,
stayed a
correct.
little longer, we would have taken the game home for sure. Even the Sydney one, I
Mm,
think, because they both got out. I think Hanuma Vihari was playing on one leg and Ashwin with a bad back, so there was no chance. But
mm,
Pujara, till the time he and Pant was there, we knew that this game is safe.
mm,
And so many innings of Pujara just holding one end and making sure that there is no loss of
mm.
wickets back and again. It was him.
And all those double hundreds in the initial part of his career.
Yeah, so many double hundreds.
Mm,
And one habit of Pujara, I think I've also shared a lot of videos, I think with you, with a lot of my friends, and also in the social media, is the way Pujara
mm,
used to prepare for each and every ball. If you watch
correct.
closely, when the ball is coming, he's closely
Mm,
following the ball like this. Ball is passing him
mm,
towards the keeper, and this is
mm,
me imitating Pujara. Okay, I'm batting like
mm,
Pujara. Uh, I'm
mm,
doing it because this is the mirrored video, so it will come in the opposite direction. So please excuse me for that. So this is the ball. Imagine this is the ball. He'll go like this. The ball
mm,
has gone to the keeper.
mm,
Now the keeper is throwing the
mm,
ball to the first slip and is throwing it back to the bowler. Now see his eyes movement was like this,
mm,
going like this. He used to follow the ball till the ball went back to the bowler and then again refocus and again come back to bat. So this was his routine for
mm.
each and every ball he played in his whole career. That's another level of dedication. This is something which
Yeah,
doesn't,
concentrate.
yeah, concentration. This is another level of concentration which he had. I think it's amazing that he used to
Mm,
play like that. He's one of a kind. I think you don't find players like these anymore in this modern era.
mm,
No one has that level of hunger to bat and grind it
correct.
out and score runs like the way he did. I think he was the last of that
Mm,
generation, honestly, who wanted to bat
mm.
and bat. Root is one of them, and we'll talk about Root a lot in this conversation now.
No, we have like spoken about Root a lot, and we will continue to speak about Root as well because he's he's of a different gravy altogether as far as this generation is concerned.
But today,
Yeah,
I
with
think.
regard to Pujara, do you think his knee injuries had the better of him towards the back end of his career?
I think knee injury was not at the fag end of his career. I think Pujara suffered knee problems way early in his career. I think before 2010 itself. I think he was suffering from knee
Hmm.
problems and he underwent a knee surgery in 2011-12, if I'm not wrong. And since then, he was not a great runner between the wickets because of that. So he struggled with his
Hmm.
knees a lot all through his career. So he just
Hmm.
tried to cope with it and somehow manage his pain and all and tried to give his all with the limitations which he had with his knees and his body, but
Hmm.
still
Hmm.
it was more than enough. So as a tribute to Pujara, this was not planned, guys. This was not at all planned. We had planned to shoot something else, but because this announcement came, I think we both felt that it is right that he deserves, Pujara deserves a video. Pujara deserves to be remembered as a player which gave India hope, which gave India calmness. So we'll continue
Hmm.
in this conversation a little more before going into the actual topic. So, going into
Yeah,
Cheteshwar
and
Pujara's stats. See, yeah,
we
Mohesh, yeah,
have
we can go.
seen Rahul Dravid retire as well in 2012, and we have
Yeah,
seen Pujara retire as well now.
yeah,
I think two generation of batsmen we have seen retiring. I
yes,
think we are very lucky to witness both,
yeah,
and it also shows that we are getting old as well.
True,
We are not
true,
those
true.
teenagers anymore, and we are also kind of entering into our 30s, and yeah,
Yep,
that's how life is. That's
that's how
how
life
cricket
is.
is.
Yep,
That
we grow
next
older.
generation will take over, and yeah, we
I
grow
mean,
older.
you guys cannot see some gray hairs, but they are growing in some parts of my head. So I hope they don't
Yeah,
flare up as in the coming videos. I don't. I just hope that they don't flare up in the next upcoming videos. Till the time it's
yeah. And
black, it's
why don't
fine.
you kind of apply dye to your hair like Virat Kohli? He does it to his
Mm,
beard, right? You have to
yeah.
start
Oh,
doing
don't tell me, man. I
that.
don't want to talk about Virat Kohli and his retirement. Oh, goodness. That was a heartbreak. That was a heartbreak, man. I
That was
mean,
a
we'll
heartbreak.
talk about it
It
someday.
was
I
a
think we will celebrate Virat Kohli's career someday. I think we have to. I think he deserves a
mm,
celebration because it's been a great, great
yeah,
career. So we'll talk about Virat
it's
Kohli,
a
the
great
man, of
career.
course. I think Rohit Sharma as well because
Not a
both
bad
retired.
successor to Sachin.
Sorry?
Not a bad
Yeah.
successor to Sachin at all.
Yeah, the number four position, of course. I think we'll go into that
Mm,
conversation some other day. But today is the moment of Pujara. Today is the day of Pujara. So,
correct.
Test cricket stats of Pujara. He played 103 test matches,
Mm-hmm.
7,195 runs with an average of 43.6.
Mm,
Played three ODIs only. Played five
mm,
ODIs from 2013 and 14.
mm,
51 runs
mm,
only. Uh,
mm,
IPL, he played 30 IPL games, by the way.
mm.
390 runs. And in first class, he's played 278 matches, started from 2005, and
Mm.
he scored a massive 21,301 runs with an average of 51.8.
21,300 runs. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
51 average. So many runs with this average and strike rate of 50.
Mm.
And list A
And
career.
the strike rate is also not bad, man.
Yeah, now the list A career from 2006 to
Mm.
2023, 5,759 runs, 130 matches with an average of 57, strike rate 79.8.
The Deliste record is also very good, to be honest. But obviously,
Real,
the strike rate is not up to the mark for this generation. But
yeah,
it's a very good Deliste career.
exactly. I mean, Pujara's end was a little unfortunate, but we remember, I think we both were on a call and we were watching his county games last year, if I remember correctly. And last year, May,
Mm.
June, we were watching
Correct.
his videos. I think he was playing some county and he scored 100. I think we watched it live. And
Yeah,
he
he
was
scored
playing really.
100.
He scored 100. He scored a lot of runs in that season as well. I think we hope that
Mm-hmm.
maybe he won't come back into the Indian team, but he will continue playing this tournaments here and there. And you never know. You never know. He might still
Mm.
play some tournaments which are outside India. Now that he's not an Indian cricketer anymore, now that he's no more contracted with BCCI, he might play here and there.
Yeah.
But with the post which can give us a conclusion or some hint, he wants to spend more time with his young family, which is justified because he has a young daughter. He has a beautiful wife. I
Mm.
think with wife and kids, you do want to spend some quality time. And international cricket is brutal; it takes a lot of time away from you. So you deserve to spend some quality time with your family. And it's really, really good that he now prioritizes his family, and it was very much evident that he's not going to be picked for Indian team anymore. Now that they're looking for
Mm.
new number threes in the Indian Test team,
Yeah,
and now we'll
please.
come into that. We'll come into this series in the 2025 series. I think number three was experimented. The experiment, was it a fail or was it a pass? We'll get into that conversation deeper now. So,
Mm-hmm.
but nonetheless, I think it was a great career. I don't care how it ended. I think no great has ended their career the way they wanted. The way, no,
Mm-hmm.
not a lot of them. Most of them have ended their careers on a low. I think
No.
it's not really practical for them to
Probably
be at.
barring a Sangakkara or
Yeah,
someone,
yeah.
I think most of them have
Very rare.
ended
Small
in
example, Stuart
very
Broad.
rare.
Stuart Broad took a wicket and he was at his prime when he retired. 37, he was still bowling well.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes. So was
yeah, exactly. I think there's a few
Sangakkara.
examples. Yeah, so James Anderson as well, he was bowling well. So I think there was few examples who have done well, and they still people wanted them to play more, but they retired. But most of them at the fag end of their career, it's practical that they will decline a bit, and it's does not demean the
mm,
good qualities, the achievements, the skill sets, the determination, the concentration, the never give up attitude, the dedication to give your all for your team goes away. It does not. It stays with you
mm,
forever, and we will make sure that it stays with everyone who is watching this video. And we all, as a collective team of Anubhav Unfiltered and Mahesh, I think we both would like to say a big thank you to Cheteshwar Pujara for making our childhood awesome, for giving our all
mm.
for the Indian team.
More
And
than childhood, I would say teenage, I believe. When he made his
yeah,
debut when
teenage,
he
yeah.
was around 18.
I think
Yeah,
2010.
teenage.
I think 2010, I was a little kid, so I can say it was a bit of my childhood as well because 2010, I was still, I was in class 9, I think, I remember. And 2010, I was
Mid
in
of
class
bit of teenage and most of
adulthood, yeah.
bit of childhood and most of teenage. Yeah,
Childhood, teenage, adulthood, I think both, and old age as well. And now
yeah.
he retired now, right? Now we are old
And
guys.
yeah, we cannot label Pujara as our childhood here because we have become old as well. We were no more children at that point of
Yeah. So I think we want to say a big thank you to Cheteshwar Pujara for making our childhood awesome, our adulthood awesome with those beautiful innings.
time.
I think these are the innings which you can give example to the next generation and the people who are going through a tough time as well, that you don't give up. This guy did not give up.
Mm, mm,
This guy had a determination, had a clear mindset that if you are
mm,
determined to do something and work towards it, you will get it at some point of time. So this is the
yeah.
example of that guy. I think the way he played, the way his mannerisms were, and off the field, this guy is a very, very nice guy. So it is a
Mm,
good example for being a good gentleman. I think the number three position in Test will be remembered for two great players, Rahul Dravid, Cheteshwar Pujara. These two guys took that baton from each other and took the game forward. And now it's a big challenge for the next generation to take up that number three and make it their own. It's not going to be easy, but till the time
mm,
Pujara was there at number three, we felt assured. So thank you, Pujara, and we wish you all the best for the next chapter in your life. And we hope to see you in some form playing cricket here and there in some exhibition tournaments. We would love to see you play.
mm,
Like we love to see
mm.
Sachin and all that previous generation playing exhibition tournaments, we would like you as
Yes.
well, Pujara, to play some tournaments here and there so that we can relive the good old days and enjoy what we enjoyed live. I think you made us life.
Mm.
You made our life well. You made our life colorful. So thank you so much, Pujara. Now moving on.
And
Yeah, Mahesh, you want to say something? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I think one takeaway from Pujara's career is even though you might not be naturally talented or gifted, hard work, dedication, discipline, definitely district basis is definitely one learning we can take out of this career.
Hmm. Hmm.